Alright, we're going. Make sure the mic's on. The mic's on. So you know how the American government is a flaming pile of garbage and every new thing you read is just an endless void of anxiety? Well, believe it or not, there are ways to fight back against that feeling, but sometimes it's difficult to know or find out what those ways are. Luckily, Taylor, aka It's Radish Time, started a YouTube tag challenging us all to get a little more involved. I found out about this tag from Miriam, who tagged everyone at the end of her video, which is so broad that it even includes me, so here's my thing. This is the Resistance Challenge. 5 steps of political action in 5 minutes. The premise is super simple, and you can follow along while you're watching. You just set a timer for 5 minutes and see how many of these 5 actions you can complete inside that time. And each of these actions is so simple. By the way, I'm away from my computer. I'm going to be doing all of these just from my phone. Ready, set, go! The first step is to save the contact info of your representatives into your phone. I've called my reps a bunch in the past, but I still don't have their numbers saved, so let's do that. Bingo! Super simple, and I even favorited them so they show up on the front page of my phone next to my family and my dentist. There are tons of ways to find out who your representatives are, including just Googling the question, but the site I'm using is called 5calls.org. 5calls is cool because after you put in your zip code, it gives you a list of causes that you might be interested in calling your reps about, and then it gives you a bunch of information on each one of those causes, including a sample script that you might need to make your call. This is super helpful if you get really anxious about calling your reps, which I'm sure a lot of us do. Another resource that vaguely fits this step is a blog that I started called Make the Sausage. You can find it at makethesausage.tumblr.com. It pulls a bunch of information from public databases and auto-posts whenever a new bill is scheduled for a vote in Congress or whenever a bill has been signed into law by the president. On to step 2. Step 2 is to set up a recurring monthly donation to some charitable activist organization. I recently became a member of the ACLU. This is one of the larger organizations doing important work protecting civil liberties, but that was just a one-time donation. For this, I'm going to be setting up a small monthly donation to freepress.org, which is an organization that I've been following for years. They do a lot of work with net neutrality and online privacy and public media, things that I'm really passionate about, so it'll be cool to finally support them this way. Done. That's $5 a month, going to one of my favorite organizations. That's power. $5 might not sound like a lot, it might not feel like a lot for you to give, but every little bit absolutely adds up. Every tiny action matters. Don't count yourself out. The third step is to find and attend a protest. In this age, again, there are no shortage of ways to find this out. A lot of the bigger ones have been in the news lately, but another really simple solution is to just open up Facebook and check the events page for protests near you. For example, I live in Chicago. I open up events, I type protests, Chicago. Results. I'm going to go ahead and open up this step to other political events such as town halls, which are a great place to voice your concerns directly to your representatives. And you can find out if your rep has planned a town hall near you by going to townhallproject.com. Additionally, Free Press has scheduled an open organizing call for upcoming actions on net neutrality this Thursday, April 27th, so I'm going to be joining that now. I said it on camera, so I have to. Step 4 is run for office, and hey, kudos if you can get that to fit inside 5 minutes. Now more than ever, there are plenty of great resources for this. Runforsomething.net is working on getting more young progressive people running for office. 314action.org is working on getting more scientists and science-educated people running for office. And sheshouldrun.org is working on getting more women running for office. Even if you can't or aren't interested in running, you should still go to these websites and sign up for some more info on how to support other people who might be. I'm going to do that right now. Signing up for newsletters is such tiring work. And even if you don't want to sign up for all this and risk the possibility of your inbox being inundated with emails all the time, maybe at least save these sites in your favorites. Keep them in the back of your mind in case you or someone you know is interested. Number 5, the 5th and final step is listen. Something else that's probably not going to fit in 5 minutes and will actually probably take a lifetime. Follow other politically aware people on social media. Read more articles about causes that you believe in, and even more about causes that you may not be as aware of. If you're following politically active people, chances are they'll be posting about issues and protests and stuff. So if your Twitter or Tumblr has only been about following Denny's up to this point, I won't judge you for that. Maybe it's time to start following some writers and artists and scientists and other activists. What I take this to mean, really, is don't stop reading. Ever. Keep yourself informed. Alright, we've come to the end of our 5 actions. Let's see where my timer is. Oh, it stopped a long time ago because this is a video and I'm editing. Because this is a tag video, I'm gonna tag my friends Christy and Marina. I would love to see you guys tackle this challenge. And hey you! If you like the cut of this tag's jib, by all means, make your own video and participate, but just make sure you tag me so I can see it and shoot you finger guns. Let's all fix this heap of garbage! Alright, bye. Bye.